In order to change a percent to a fraction or a fraction to a percent, you need to go through two steps. So first, in order to change 45% to a fraction, we need to first change it to a decimal. And remember, to change a percent to a decimal, you just enter the percent in your calculator. So I would put in 45%. Remember, the percent button is right here. It's above the parentheses. And since it's in green, I first need to hit the second button. So you do 45% equals. And it'll tell you that's the same as 0.45. Now that I have a decimal, I can change that decimal to a fraction using the F to D button. It's this button right here that's above the PRB in green. So again, you need to hit the second button and then F to D, it looks like this. An arrow between going back and forth from a fraction to a decimal to a fraction. So if you click second F to D equals, it will tell you what this is as a fraction. Now, if we go through the steps for this, you'll see that the answer we get is not one of the choices. So let me talk to you about what to do then. So first, if I'm given this percent and I want to change it to a decimal, I just put 66% in my calculator and I'll see that it is 0.66. Now, if I click second F to D equals, it'll tell me that that is the same as 33/50. What that means is that they must have rounded this percent. Perhaps this is 66.4 or 66.6. So if what you get is not one of the choices, then all you need to do is go through each of these, put them in your calculator. So put in 2/3 and use your F to D button and see if that equals 0.66. And it does. This is 0.666666 repeating. But if it didn't, then I would just do the next one. I would put in 2/5 and I would see that this is the same as 0.4. So I know the answer is not B. So you can go through and eliminate choices and find out which one matches the decimal. Now, if you're given a fraction and you need to change it to a percent, you need to first change that fraction to a decimal. So again, enter your fraction in your calculator. Remember that fraction bar is this ABC button right here. So it's 3ABC4, and then second F to D equals, and I'll see this is the same as 0.75. And then once you have it as a decimal, you can change it to a percent using two different methods. You can either move the decimal 2 places over, so I get 75.0, which is just 75, and add your percent symbol. Or if you don't remember that and you want to use your calculator, you can just go through each of the choices. Perhaps choice A is 7.5%. Put that in your calculator. 7.5%. Remember, second percent equals. And see if it gives you that decimal you're looking for. If not, go to B. 75% equals. And you'll see that does give you this 0.75.